OnlyBlackGirl here, checking in with y'all. So this week's video is gonna be an adoptee talk video. For those of you who are new to my channel, first of all, welcome. Hey boo, how you doing? Adoptee talk videos are basically just where I focus on a specific issue in the adoption community industry. I just kind of narrow it down to a specific topic that has to do with adoption. Today what I wanted to talk about is the number one question that I get asked all the time. And it's the question of, should white people adopt transracially? But before we get started, y'all know the drill. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down the corner. Please, it helps me, it helps you, it helps everybody, y'all. 2019, subscribe to your favorite YouTube channels, okay? Okay. I always get asked this question, should white people even adopt? Because, as y'all know, because you're here, I am constantly talking about things that's wrong with transracial adoption, that white adopted parents need to do better, that's wrong with the industry. There's a lot of shit fucked up in the adoption industry. And so people always ask me, well, if there's all these problems, blah, 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 should white people even adopt? The short answer I have is yes, white people should absolutely adopt. Anybody who seriously wants to adopt should adopt. I believe we need to be making barriers about what race can adopt what race, because that's not really the problem. The problem is we're not providing the correct tools and the correct training and the correct screenings and legal things that need to be in place in order to make adoption across the board, not even just transracial adoption, but to make it a better system. There are a lot of adoptees who don't think that transracial adoption, and actually just adoption in general, should even be legal. There are a lot of anti-adoption adoptees, and I understand where they're coming from. There's a lot of people who believe it's just legalized human trafficking, and honestly, it kind of is, especially when you start adopting internationally, bitch. It's just a fucking mess. So it's not uncommon to hear adoptees say that they don't think anybody should be adopting or that white people should be adopting. In a way, I understand that. I get that. That's their prerogative. They can have that opinion if they want to. But me personally, the bottom line is adoption is a necessary system. I just think that the system that we have is trash. We just need to change the way it's done. Because when you break down to the root of it, if we take away adoption, that doesn't take away the need for adoption, right? It's the same thing when we're talking about all these fucking abortion arguments, right? Just because you make abortion illegal, it's not gonna stop people from getting abortions. It's the same thing here. If you take away adoption, if you start limiting who can adopt, that's not going to change the amount of people who are not able to care for those children for the millions and millions of reasons there are that people put their kids up for adoption. And so what do you want them to do? You want them to leave them in the streets? You want to do that? You want them to just leave babies in the streets? Is that what you want to do? You want to go back to dropping them off at firehouses? Limiting who can adopt because of their color or because they're gay. We already don't have enough people adopting, so you want to cut the biggest group of people who are adopting. You want to cut them completely out. And what does that do for us adoptees or foster kids, people who need homes? That's not helpful at all. I mean, there are two main facts here. White people are the largest group of people who adopt, and people of color are the largest group of people who are available to adopt. It's just straight up statistics, right? Regardless of the color of the person who wants to adopt, most likely they're going to be adopting a person of color, because that's just the statistics that there are. The solution is not just, okay, just white people cannot adopt people of color, because that doesn't help anybody. For me, my focus is more of just absolutely destroying the adoption industry how it is today and putting in place a much better system that actually cares about the adoptees after they've been placed in families. Because right now, the adoption industry is trying to get people into homes and they don't really give a fuck where they go or if they're okay once they get there. It's just not a very good way to run adoption for anything at all, period. Long story short, no, I do not believe that white people should just be banned from transracially adopting. I think that white people just need to have better training and better support systems. So, now y'all know my opinion on if white people should adopt transracially. You know it now, okay? You can stop asking me this question, and the next time somebody asks me this question, I'm just gonna refer to y'all to this video because I already answered this question, so don't ask it again. Guys, don't forget to like, share this, and subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and keep it cute, especially if you ain't adopted or in the adoption industry anyway. Keep it cute. You might actually want to zip it up and let the people who are actually in it give their opinions, okay? Okay. Anyway, bye guys. Love you.